I'm Sara Seager, an astrophysicist and a professor at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Welcome to my exp. When I think of an Earth-like exoplanet, I think of a planet just like Earth, one with oceans and continents and a friendly atmosphere, and a planet orbiting a star like our own sun. Right now, finding an Earth-like planet, the so-called Earth twin, is quite far away, actually. So far, most of our attention in astronomy is focused on small stars that are much easier to find a planet around than a bigger sun-like star. So around these small stars, we're still searching for a planet that could host life, but we have to think of it more like an Earth cousin rather than an Earth twin. Finding a planet kind of like Earth, this Earth cousin around a small star, it could happen anytime, really. We have many candidates, maybe a dozen candidates. And we're really just waiting until the James Webb Space Telescope launches. We're waiting till the next generation of very large ground-based telescopes to be able to find more of them and to be able to characterize them, to study the atmospheres in more detail, to know if the planet is anything like Earth. Aliens on a planet orbiting a star not too far from us, with the exact same technology we have today, probably wouldn't see Earth, actually. If they had a Kepler space telescope and they were lucky and our system was aligned just so, they would have had a chance to see Venus, our planet Venus. And if they have other techniques we have, they probably would see Jupiter. So to find a planet just like Earth, these aliens would need to have a more sophisticated telescope in space above the blurring effects of their own atmosphere. And we're thinking of telescopes like that. We're not quite ready to build them yet because we don't have the money. We're not committed to building them. But if the aliens have the kind of telescopes we're hoping to build, then they'd be able to see our planet Earth. And the Earth would literally just be a pale blue dot. To find another Earth, we need to send a sophisticated space telescope above the blurring effects of Earth's atmosphere. And this telescope must be able to block out the starlight, so only the planet light enters the telescope. And because another Earth is so faint compared to the bright sun-like star hosting it, we would need to be able to block out the light to huge, incredible amounts, to 1 part in 10 billion. To do this, believe it or not, in the 1960s, an astronomer came up with an idea of sending a giant, specially shaped screen to space. And this screen would have its own spacecraft, and it would work together with the space telescope. And this screen, today, we call it starshade. The screen has to have a very special shape. This is a 1% scale model of starshade. So the real starshade would have to be 100 times larger than this model. There are so many stars out there and so many planets. And no matter how diverse the range of possibilities of planets are, based on the numbers, there has to be another Earth out there somewhere. Whether or not we find that other Earth in the next decade or two, it really just depends on how common those other Earths are. If we can launch Starshade and a telescope, we'll be able to search the nearest 10 or 50 or 100 stars like our sun. And so the best answer I can give you is that we'll have the capability to find another Earth. But nature has to have cooperated in making those other Earths abundant if we're going to be able to detect them in the next decade or two.